Hey everyone, I'm Joey with Joey's Balloon Company. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to make a 3-balloon monkey climbing a palm tree. Some things you're going to need are a dual action hand inflator, 3 260 sized balloon twisting balloons. You can find links to both of these items in the description below. You'll need a Sharpie to draw a face on your monkey, and you're also going to need to like this video for the YouTube algorithm because it's a great, small, free way you can show your support. Subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell if you want to be notified every time we post a new balloon twisting tutorial or balloon decorating tutorial. So hit that like button, grab your supplies, and let's get started. And remember, as we're going through this tutorial, you can slow down the video or pause it if you need a little bit of extra time as we're going through it. We're gonna start by making the leaves of the palm tree, which I've chosen to do in green. Inflate your 260 balloon to about 5 finger lengths tail. Next, give your balloon a good squeeze to soften it. And now we're going to make 4 consecutive palm branches. And the way we're going to do that is by making a 3 to 4 inch bubble and bending a longer section above it to make kind of this rainbow shape. I'm holding onto the nozzle here, so when I twist, I'm going to squeeze on this back part of the balloon with my one hand and then twist the palm leaf with my free hand. And to lock it in place, I'm going to put the nozzle through the palm branch and pull it out the other side. That's our first palm branch. We want to make 3 more of these. Remember, a good rule of thumb is to twist whatever you're working on. So I'm working on this 3rd palm leaf. I'm going to hold on to it with one hand, making sure that I'm conjoining all of my twists into this one joint, pushing my balloon into this joint, and with my free hand, twisting only the 3rd palm leaf that I'm working on. Feel free to be a bit rough with these balloons just to test the durability and see what their limitations are. For my last palm branch, I'm going to squeeze the air in the balloon to give it as much room as possible, make a 3-inch bubble, and then use this nub to attach it to this joint. To attach the nub, I basically just want to twist it around, going through the palm leaves and around them as many times as possible to get it stuck so that it doesn't come undone. Now we're going to work on the trunk of the palm tree. Now there's a couple different things you can do here for this tree trunk, so I'm going to go over 3 different options for you. All of them include inflating this balloon until about 3 finger lengths tail. The first thing you can do is make a hat out of this, so what you'll need to do is measure the head of whoever's getting it. I'll just measure my own for tutorial sake. Grab the nozzle with my other hand so that I have one hand free. Take it off and twist this big loop twist. To lock it in place, I'm going to pull the nozzle from one side of the loop to the other. Now, if I don't do anything here, my palm branch is just gonna go straight out. So I'm gonna put a pinch twist or an ear twist right here, which I know will make the balloon go in a 90-degree direction. So to do that ear twist slash pinch twist, I'm going to make a 1-inch bubble right here. Flip this over so that that bubble is on top, pinch both sides of it, lift up the bubble and twist it around. Now we have an upright tree trunk for our palm tree. To attach the palm to this tree trunk, you take whatever tail is left on this and wrap it around the palm leaves as many times as you can to get it stuck. Another option for you if you want your palm tree to be freestanding on a table is to make 3 loop twists at the very bottom. Make them about 6 inches long each, and this will act as a tripod for your palm tree. Remember, if you're doing this method, anything involving the nozzle, stick it through the loop to lock it in place. So now we need 2 more loop twists about the same size. There's one. And there's the other. We have something that looks like this, and so in order to make it a tripod, we want to orient all of these pedal twists so that they are facing down so that it creates a good solid base, and you still have this little nub on top that you can attach to your palm leaves up top, and this will stand on a table. Once you attach your monkey to this palm tree, it's going to offset the balance, so you can also bend your palm tree to any direction that's going to stabilize your palm tree while the monkey is attached to it. Your last option is to connect this nozzle to your palm tree. Let a kid hang on to this super long palm branch, or you can do a quick break to about here to shorten your palm tree, just so that it's something that a kid or adult can carry around easily. I'm going to use the quick break method for this tutorial. So now we have our palm leaves attached to our tree trunk, and we can go ahead and quick break this, tie it off, and we have a manageable palm tree to hang on to. Now we're going to make our simple 1 balloon monkey and attach it to this palm tree. Inflate this balloon, leaving about 5 finger lengths tail. Before you start twisting, give it a good squeeze, and we are going to start with the monkey's face and work our way to the end of his body to the end of his tail. First, we're gonna start off with his nose right here. We'll do a 1-inch bubble. Then we are going to make an ear twist after this 1-inch bubble. So we'll make another 1-inch bubble and form this second bubble into an ear twist. So we fold those two on either side, pinch it, lift up the bubble and twist. Now we're going to make a 1-inch bubble for the top of his head. Now we're going to make an ear on the other side of his head by making another 1-inch bubble and forming it into an ear twist. So there's our second bubble, which we are going to turn into an ear twist. Pinch both sides, lift up, twist. And what we're gonna do next is a difficult twist for a lot of people. A good rule of thumb is if you need to put pressure on anything, put pressure on the end of the balloon that has the tail, because air has somewhere to go through that tail. There's nowhere for the air to go if you squeeze on these, so it's likely for them to pop. What we actually need to do is to conjoin this twist and this twist. So we're gonna make pretty much a huge ear twist by lifting up this ear, and the top of the head, and twisting around this nose, this 1-inch bubble here, and the rest of the body here. So again, I'm gonna hold the balloon like this. I'm gonna grab all 3 of these at once. I'm gonna put pressure on this part of the balloon because air has somewhere to go. I'm going to squeeze both sides, lift up here, and twist the top of the head around to conjoin both of these joints. Now, after you orient the ears, you should have what somewhat looks like a monkey face. You can leave the nozzle on here for the nose if you'd like. I personally don't really like it, so I'm going to hide this front part and make this 1-inch bubble into an ear twist, and that's gonna be kind of the rounded shape of the front of the monkey nose. In order to do that, I'm going to stretch out the nozzle here, hold this balloon in place as I stretch the nozzle under one of the ears here, hold the top of the head with all of my fingers and pull up on this nose part, twist around, and that's going to create this ear twist. As you can see after I've done this, you can kind of see where the stretched part, where the nozzle came in. I try to orient it on the top because it reminds me of the wrinkled face of a monkey right above where its nostrils would be. So there we have it. That's a pretty difficult twist. Don't get discouraged if you can't do it on your first try. Feel free to pause the video and try as many times as you need. That's the monkey face. The rest of the body is fairly simple. We're going to do a 1-inch neck for this monkey. Then after we have our neck, we are going to take our palm tree and wrap the rest of this monkey balloon around, pulling the brown balloon tight, and then I'm going to push in here where the bottom of the neck is going to be, and I'm going to twist the entire palm tree around to make sure that these monkeys' arms are wrapping around the palm tree and they stay in place. Okay, so now we have to make our body, which I'm gonna make about 4 inches long. I'm going to wrap the rest of this monkey balloon around again, but I need to make sure that when I'm wrapping it around, I'm bringing it through the monkey body as opposed to around this way. So I'm going to, again, wrap it around the tree and then stick it between the tree and the monkey's body, and pull it tight so that its back legs are the same size as its front legs. Now right here, all I'm gonna do is make a twist in the balloon to conjoin these into one joint. Now we have a monkey with a super long tail, and I personally like the monkey to have a nice curly tail, so I'm going to squeeze the balloon to evenly disperse all of the air in it, make a little corkscrew with the monkey tail, and then squeeze the air back and forth from one end to the other to form a twisted monkey tail. I do that about 10 to 20 times, pushing fairly hard. I'd say it's probably a good practice for you to go ahead and squeeze it as hard as you can and see how durable the balloons that you're using are so that you know where their limit is. When I'm done, I'll let it go and I have a nice curly tail that I can twist wherever I want. And the last thing to do is to draw a monkey face on this monkey. So this is how I draw the monkey face. I draw 2 eyes and eyebrows up on the top of his head here. And for this front pinch twist, I draw a big smile, 2 nostrils, and then a couple of wavy lines that I use for wrinkles that I think work well with where we oriented our nozzle at the very top of this twist. The last thing you need to do is to like this video for the YouTube algorithm if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel for some more balloon twisting and balloon decorating tutorials, and leave a comment below letting us know how your balloon monkey on a palm tree goes. Thanks so much for watching. We really appreciate your support. Good luck with your balloon monkey on a palm tree. I'm Joey with Joey's Balloon Company. I'll see you next time.